many years.
20 23 years ago, or when your age 20 23 years?
No, no, I am 23 right now. Okay.
Oh my, sorry,
So,
sorry. I
I'm
apologize.
not saying 23.
Okay.
Okay, probably 23 now. I'll tell you the exact age.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Ma'am, I have been doing well, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for asking. And what about you, ma'am? What are you doing? Please tell
I'm
me.
doing fine as well. So today was a relatively lighter day at work for me. I had a little less work today to do. So I'm doing fine, although I have caught a little cold. So I'm taking medicines for that. That's all about me. How was your day? What did you do today?
Ma'am, I would like to mention you. I have also cold and cough because I am
Okay,
under the
yes, yes.
weather.
All
Yes.
right.
So, ma'am, we are meeting very fast time. So, first of all, I would like to know about you little bit. Then I will give my introduction.
Yes, of course. Why not? So, as you know, my name is Srisha Dasgupta. I'm currently living in Kolkata, West Bengal. Plus, I am pursuing my master's in psychology. I have my exams in the next month, so I'll be done, let's say, in another 2 to 3 months. And then after that, I'm also working with EnglishYaari as their communication tutor for the last 4 months now. Plus, I live with my parents and my grandparents. And as for my hobbies, I would say I love to read and travel. Okay?
Okay, that's great. It was lovely introduction, ma'am. So, ma'am, as you know, my name is Suman Das. I am living West Bengal, Kolani,
Okay.
and there are four family members in my family, and I am a working professional. I did graduation from Kolani University. Apart from diploma in multimedia animation, Jadavpur University. And ma'am, if I talked about my hobbies is learning English and learning new technologies because I am working professional. I am doing job in an IT company, and I am a wanderlust boy. I love traveling, ma'am. This is my
Okay.
little bit short introduction, ma'am.
All right. You've used quite a few heavy and very choiceable words there, Mr. Shumon. I feel really nice listening to that. So, thank you so much for incorporating these words and understanding their meaning, first of all. It's great to hear that. Okay. So, Mr. Shumon, the topic for today's session that we've been assigned, it is role model. Okay.
Okay.
Are you aware of the meaning of this word?
Actually, I have gone through the PDF, but I did not download. Yes, I know what is the meaning of role model, but
All
ma'am,
right.
I would like to tell you I don't have any role model, but I
Okay.
like so many people who already established. So I would like to become so many things. I would like to become businessman. I would like to become soft skill trainer. I would like to become uh, actually so many things come in my mind. So how can I tell you? So I
All
have
right.
lots of bucket list. Yes, ma'am.
You have a huge bucket list or a lengthy bucket list. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right. Yeah. So, like you mentioned, you want to be a soft skill trainer, right? So,
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
go to that part first. What do you think that, what are the things you require to become a soft skill trainer? What, according to you, are the requirements?
Actually, ma'am, I consider I am a beginner. One day, definitely, I will able to speak English, and after that, I'll become soft skill trainer. Actually, I don't have more knowledge about how to teach the student, how to
Okay.
guide the student. So,
Hmm.
uh, day by day, I am learning from my tutors. So, if my tutor help me, so one day definitely I will become soft skill trainer.
Okay. So I'll tell you something, Mr. Shuman. Soft skill is not just limited to learning English. You have a lot of other, what to say, a lot of other elements under it. Okay. So you
Okay.
could say that creative thinking, decision making, problem solving, communication skills, which includes speaking in English. All of these things fall under soft skills. Okay,
Okay.
they
Okay.
are basically skills that define you as a person. Aside from your subject and experience matter in the industry,
Hmm.
these are the skills that make you identifiable as a person. Okay.
Hmm. Actually, ma'am, I have seen so many people. They came from another background, and after that, they became soft skill trainer. They are
Mm.
teaching well uh,
Yes.
in 2024. So actually, they came from engineering background, and after that,
Okay.
they teach the student. So how could they teach in front of student? So
All
yeah, I
right.
think everything is possible if I want, so I can.
I love your attitude, Mr. Shumon. The positivity, the amount of energy, it's amazing at 9 o'clock. I mean, I have
Because
taken
of
that. Yes.
ma'am, because of how can I tell you? Because I in the last 7 days I was trying to book your slot, but I couldn't.
Oh,
um,
okay.
because of my busy schedule. Every day I leave uh, by home around at 8 a.m. After that
Mm.
I return to my home around 11 p.m.
Oh God, that's a
Yes,
lengthy work day.
and right these days I am living West Bengal, Kullani, and every day I go to my office, Calcutta Sector 5. So it's very far
Oh,
distance.
it's very far away. Okay, you
Yes,
might be knowing I live in a place called Birati. Okay, so
Birati. Yeah, it's very Birati. It's very near to Damdam station.
yes, exactly. So if I have to, I actually have a relative living in Kalyani. She lives in Tribeni. Okay.
Triveni.
So yes.
Actually, Kalani, uh, it's very opposite Triveni.
Yeah, I mean Kolani has a lot of subdivisions. It has Kolani
Yeah,
Ghospada, Kolani Shivanto, and then all of those things.
Kullani Shilpanchal and main
Yes.
Kullani also.
Yes. So for going to her house, we have to take a. You have those cars called Magic there, right? So we have to
Yes.
take a Magic from the main Kolani station, and then we have to go to Tribeni. It's almost a 40-minute ride. I know it's very
So,
interior.
Triveni station, between main Kullani station, one bridge come. That bridge
Yes.
name is Ishar Gupto Setu.
Yes. We
So,
have to cross that. It's a toll bridge. Yes, exactly. So
and
I.
recently West Bengal government, they have been uh, making bridge for 3 years. So very soon that bridge will be ready, and after that that bridge will be open.
Just one thing to mention here, Mr. Shumon, instead of saying making a bridge, you could say constructing. Okay.
Yeah, construction. Sorry, ma'am. Actually, I could not find better vocabulary, so that's why I told you.
It's okay, it's okay.
Sorry,
All
ma'am.
right. So, coming back to my point, that the fact that you have to travel so much to go to your office, then why have you not considered the idea of shifting somewhere near to your workplace?
Actually, my parents, they don't
Yeah.
want I go to out, and after that I lived alone. So that's why, ma'am.
Oh, all right. So instead of saying they don't want me to go out, you could say they don't want me to move out. Okay. Going
Okay.
out and moving out are different things. Going
Hmm.
out would refer to I go out at 7 o'clock in the morning to my university and come back by 5 o'clock. That would be going out.
Okay.
Moving out means I'm shifting houses. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
All
Okay,
right.
ma'am.
So
So,
that's
ma'am,
fine.
you mentioned just few minutes ago. These days I am pursuing master degree. So, which university you have chosen? You
I
chose.
have chosen Raja Bazar Science College.
Okay, Raja Baja Science College. Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Actually, I haven't chosen them. They chose me.
So that
Yes.
college under the Kolkata University.
Yes. I think Raja Bazar is under Calcutta University. But then for the college, it's Raja Bazar Science College. Yes. All
So,
right.
ma'am, you told me, Suman Das, I love traveling. So, have you ever been to Sundarban? Have you ever been to Darjeeling?
I actually have not been to these two places. However, I have been to Vrindavan recently. I've been to Agra, and I think I've also been to Shillong because I had a relative living there. Okay, so yes,
Okay.
I unfortunately have not been to Sundarban or Darjeeling, but then yeah, I would love to visit these two places. Have you been to them?
Yes, ma'am. I have visited these two places.
Okay, and
First of
what was
all,
your experience like?
it was a fantastic experience, ma'am. Uh, in 2021, I went
Mm.
to Darjeeling, and in 2023, I went to Sundarban. So that was
Okay.
fantastic experience. I went to Sundarban alone, ma'am. I think you don't
Wow,
believe.
that's
Yes,
great.
actually, I called travel agency and they
Mm.
pick up me in Canning station,
Mm.
and after that, each and everything they arrange. And then, uh, uh, actually, there are so many people they contact through agency, travel
Mm.
agency. Then they pick up, and after that, we went to Sundarban, and I
Okay.
stayed there 2 night, 3 days.
All right. And what all did you see?
I have seen crocodile, I have seen deer, and I have seen so many beautiful birds, and one zoo in West Bengal government made in Sundarban. Uh, so then I visited that zoo, and I have seen two Royal Bengal old
Okay,
tiger.
okay, okay. All right. I'll tell you something, Mr. Shuman. It's not Jew, it's zoo. Okay,
Zoo. Yes.
zoo.
So
Yeah.
I went to zoo in Sundarban, and after that I have seen two tigers, so many crocodiles and deers. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And that ticket price was 30 rupees.
That's
Ma'am.
very less.
Yes, yes.
As I was saying, this incident where you shared about going to the zoo, it reminded me of the time I went to the Nandon Zoo in Orissa. Okay, so I
Okay.
had been to Puri once. All right, and there I had been to this zoo, and I saw so many animals. Like I saw a white peacock, white tigers, Royal Bengal tigers. Then I also saw crocodiles that were at least 3.5 to 4 feet long. And then it was like an amazing experience. I was very young back then. This is some
Okay.
20, 23 years ago I'm talking about. Okay. But then I saw
20,
so many animals.
20, 23 years ago, or when your age 20, 23 years?
No, no, I am 23 right now. Okay.
Oh my, sorry,
So
sorry. I
I'm
apologize.
not saying 23.
Okay,
Okay, probably 23 now. I'll tell you the exact age. I was 6 years old back then. So some 17, 18 years ago. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I was in the first standard. I still remember that. And the reason I remember this incident so clearly is because I got lost in the zoo. Okay, my
How?
mother,
How?
my mother, she went to get water, and my father was standing nearby. Somebody called him, and he was speaking on the call, and we were standing in front of the monkey cage, and I just wanted to go and look at the crocodiles once more. Okay, and they were all sleeping. So I just went to that area and I was standing there. And then they thought I got lost. So they started running all over the place and searching for me. And then I think after some 5, 7 minutes, they found me. I was not even bothered. I was just looking at the animals. And then they were like, "Where did you go?" And I said, "I was here. I was right here. There was no problem." But then, yeah, that was a little scary for them. But then, yeah,
Actually, ma'am, you share your past stories. I can say stories or memories.
story.
Yeah. So same happened with me one time in my
Okay.
life. Yeah, when I fifth standard. So that time my ma'am, what is the meaning of Dida?
Dida,
Grandmother.
my grandmother. Yes.
Yeah. So I went to Central Park, and that time full mela was going on.
Okay.
Uh, so flower uh,
Festival, you could say.
festivals, yes, I can say. So I lost that time. And after that
Okay.
my grandmother was searching, where is Suman, where is Suman? And uh, I was crying because I was alone.
You must have been very young back then.
Yes, yes. So one of uh, politicians, I don't know his name, so he asked me, what's your name? And after that, actually I forgot my address
Oh God.
where I
Okay.
lived. So just
Oh,
you can imagine.
yeah.
So finally his friend catch me. I want
Caught
to say
me.
caught me.
Caught me or
Then
found me in this case.
yeah, his friend found me. Then uh, his friend announced my name. I mm, mentioned my name in front of him, and he also announced my name. And after that my grandmother reached that place. Then uh, my grandmother um, um, spoke.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. So your
Yeah,
grandmother reached that place, and after that,
yeah. Then she found, and I was continuously crying that time.
of
So
course, you
that
were young.
story I
You
recall right now. So
of course, of course.
I missed my grandmother because 5 years back my grandmother passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
No, no. Actually, that was my previous memories. So actually, I want to improve my communication skill. I want to brush up my communication skill. So I know if I speak more, so I can easily learn more from my
Yes.
tutors,
Yes.
and my tutors easily rectify my problem where I make wrong sentence.
Mhm. I really appreciate your energy and your enthusiasm to learn more, you know. It's very rare to find that these days. Okay, so I have a few things to point out here. Are you open to feedback, Mr. Shuman?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Actually, it will be very help for me after conversation.
Okay. So, right now, what's happening is, first of all, you have a great choice of words. While speaking in sentences, we are using some really strong words for your vocabulary, and I really appreciate that because it is quite clear that you know the meaning of these words. And after that, you're incorporating them into your speech, okay? That's very good. So keep it up. It's really great. Okay. However, there are a few things that I would like to mention. Sometimes there is a problem with the tense of the words. Okay.
Hmm.
So you're using past tenses instead of present tenses in some places. Then there's also an issue with the singular and the plural form of words. Okay.
Hmm.
So these are some things that we need to brush up. That way, what happens is your overall sentence formation gets affected. It becomes better. Okay.
Okay,
So whatever
okay.
you are expressing, it becomes a lot more clear to the person. Plus, sometimes there are minor pronunciation errors here and there. Like I
Because
corrected
of
Suman.
my
Okay.
and because I'm under the weather, maybe, but I have
Maybe.
some pronounce problem because my mother tongue influence
I
come.
understand that the mother tongue influence has an effect on us sometimes, and it's totally fine. We'll work on it together, okay? Right now, Mr. Shuman, are you doing anything to work on your English skills apart from joining the sessions with English Yari?
Yes, ma'am. Except my class, I also listen dual conversation video
Okay.
sometime whenever I get free time, and after that I also read some vocab because I need
Okay.
to improve my vocab. If I know more vocab, so I can easily make good sentence while
That's
speaking.
great. That's a very good approach, Mr. Shuman. Congratulations on that. Please do this regularly, okay?
Hmm,
If you think that I'm very tired today, I don't have the energy, just plug into some nice conversation. You have very nice podcasts available on YouTube now. Plug
hmm.
into anything at night and sleep listening to it. Even that will help, okay? But do this every day. It's going to help you. And as for the tenses and the form of words, we will get into that from the next session onwards. Okay. So, Once we get into that, I'm pretty sure once the grammar is clear, you will be able to speak better. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I believe. Yes,
Okay. Do you have any more questions for me, Mr. Shuman?
ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question. Just like I'm giving you two example, I
Yes.
have seen two tigers.
Hmm.
I saw two tigers. What is
They mean
difference
the same
between?
thing, okay, but they had difference. There's a difference in tenses. When you say I saw two tigers, you are saying in the simple past tense, and when you are saying I have seen two tigers, you're referring to in the past perfect tense. Okay, this is exactly what I was saying. When we get into the grammatical part of it and solve tenses as a different topic altogether, that is when you will understand this. Okay, but for now, if that satisfies you, I will explain it to you in detail for sure. But right now, saw is basically simple past and have seen is past perfect. Okay?
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you for giving me your precious time, and hope to see you soon. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Take care,
Thank you
ma'am.
so
Good
much,
night.
Mr. Shuvan, for joining. I hope you had a good session. Hope to see you soon again. Bye. Good
Yes,
night.
ma'am. Take care. Bye. Good night.